It's in the very nature of history that as time progresses, you think you've seen it all. But what unfolded at the 2019 ISPS Handa Women's Australian Open, well, I'm not sure even the stars could have predicted that. The story of the 2019 ISPS Handa Women's Australian Open actually began back in 1998, the year Nelly Korda was born, because it also happened to be the year that Peter Korda became the Australian Open champion in tennis. Little did they know back then that single year would be the beginning of one of the most incredible sporting legacies of all time. 14 years later, the family of four, now a family of five, watched on into the early hours of the morning as their eldest daughter Jessica repeated the feat in golf. Taking down 5 of the world's best in a record 6-person playoff at the 2012 Women's Australian Open at Royal Melbourne. Fast forward to 2018 and another piece of the puzzle was put into place, with the youngest son Sebastian becoming the tennis Junior Australian Open champion. At this point, even the experts were saying surely not, as the second surge of Korda golfing talent flew to Australian shores. Enter Nelly Korda. This was her time, and 2019 was when it all came together. As play got underway on the Sunday, Nelly was in the driver's seat. Those close to her hoped that a 3-shot lead would be enough to withstand the weight of expectation firmly planted on her shoulders. She began solidly with a par-par start, then had this on the third to convert her first birdie of the day.
What a golf shot.
That is fantastic.
Oh, what a brilliant play. You could hear a caddy say golf shot, and yes, it was perfectly judged.
She was poised and seemingly in control. But as we know in sport, sometimes the unthinkable happens, and those questions were presented in the form of 9 birdies from Angel Yin.
And that's a beauty from Angel.
Also from the champion the last time the Women's Australian Open came to the Grange in Haru Nomura. Wei Shi out in the final group kept her hopes alive with a back nine of 32. And so too charged the defending champion Jin Young Ko with a stunning bogey-free 64.
Oh, Jin Young Ko, what a shot! She will not lie down.
But in the end, they seemed to not only be fighting the golf course, but fate itself. In perfect conditions and total control, Korda birdied 10, 11, and 12.
Throwing it back towards the pin.
Go! Oh, great.
Scintillating shot, Michael.
A week already full of highlights was heading towards the most incredible crescendo, to the 18th tee with a 2-shot lead, and had this putt left to rewrite the history books.
It's Nelly's time to shine as the Korda clan is on top, down under yet again. It's Jessica on FaceTime. Wow.
Thank you. I'm finally a part of the club.
An unbelievable ending to one of the greatest sporting family stories of all time. It was an ending for the ages. The Korda Slam now complete and written into the record books forever. A truly unbelievable chapter of the history of the Women's Australian Open.